How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Daddy Dave, and this is a additional information video for a update that was posted back on, I believe it was October 11th, and it's regarding changelog 1.1.3.0 for Ballam Rd Dairy Farming. So in the changelog, there was a line item that read, "Feeding cows silage now gives 90%, and adding potatoes or sugar beets to the feed will give an extra 10% TMR." At the time, I had no idea what this was referring to. I just kind of hummed and hawed and even said in the update that I'm not sure what this is regarding and kind of moved on. Well, earlier today, and I want to give a really big shout out to FS Landscaping. FS Landscaping, thank you so much for reaching out to me and letting me know what this was regarding. So FS Landscaping, like I mentioned, had reached out and said the following. The TMR is actual mixture for the mixing wagons. If you put in silage, then a small amount of root crops into the feeding wagon, that then becomes TMR. It's based on Tom Pemberton's farm life, as this is the actual this is actually what they feed their cattle. They actually use fodder beets with silage, so I just changed the usage of hay, silage, and straw mix to silage slash root crops mix. Or sorry. Uh, Let me reread that. They actually use fodder beets with silage, so I changed the usage. Wow, I am just all over the place. Changed the usual hay slash silage and straw mix to silage slash root crops instead. Whew, seems I stumbled all over that. Let me go into a little bit deeper as to what this is meaning. What has happened is that FS Landscaping went in and changed the kind of background stuff that allows the mixing wagons to actually use root crops as a part of their uh, inputs. And more specifically, they actually changed the ratios. So typically, a mixing wagon for kind of the most padded TMR mixture is about 40% of silage, 40% hay, and 20% straw. And using that, you can come up with a well padded mixture for TMR. But on this map, it has been changed to 90% silage and 10% root crops, which is really cool. I actually really like that. And if we walk up to it, you can see, let me come up, there we go. You can see how the mixing ratio is. So each one of those bars indicates a item that can go in. So you have hay, silage, straw, root crops, and mineral feed. So it does accept all the original stuff, but you can also see how things have kind of shuffled around to where 90% of silage can be used to make the TMR, and then 10% of the root crops can be made for the TMR. So how the mixing wagon works as a quick overview is as you add product into the various categories, a bar will start to appear, and if you're within the realm of good parameters, you will then have a green bar. If it's outside of those parameters, it'll be a red bar. And what you have to do is create the necessary mixture to not only have the bars all in the green and within those arrows, but I mean, you can have it in any kind of mixture style, as long as all the bars are within the arrows. So I know that sounds kind of weird. I apologize for that. It's hard to describe, but I can show it a little bit better. So right here, I've got the mixing wagon, and I have a area where I can buy all the, consumables, all the various stuff. So according to FS Landscaping, again, I apologize. I don't watch Tom Pemberton's Farm Life. I know this map is based off of it, and that's fantastic. I absolutely love when real life can meet this game. But according to FS Landscaping, Tom Pemberton uses a 90 to 10 mixing ratio for TMR. So what we can come in and do is take silage, fill this up to about 90%. There we go. I got a 91% there. And now I can include the rest of this as some kind of root crop, whether it's sugar beet or potatoes. Let's do sugar beets. And there you go. I've got a 91.9 to 8.1. So almost a 90 to 10 ratio there. But you can see down the bottom right hand corner, I have TMR. That's it. That's basically what we got. And you can see how both of the bars are in the green level and are good to go. But I can do any combination of this. Let me go and dump this out into one of the pens or pastures that will accept this. I think there's a trough right here. I should be able to dump this all out here. Or is that a water trough? That's a water trough. Oops. I can back this up, I promise. There we go. Wow, I am all over the place. That's alright. So this is kind of what FS Landscaping is saying as Tom Pemberton would use in real life, and this whole map, Ballam Rd Dairy Farming, is a reflection of what is going on in real life, according to Tom Pemberton's farm. So what we can do here is, like I said, after I dump all this out, I can show you that you can have any sort of combination as long as you have this in the green bars. It's going to work either way. So it's really cool. I do like how this is kind of a reflection of real life and the ability to go there. But we can kind of change up the mixture as we see fit, because some products are cheaper than others, and it's kind of cool to be able to go from there. So once we dump this all out, we're almost there. And actually, you can see down at the bottom too, where it says start overloading total mixed ration. I just wanted to make sure I pointed that out. So we did make TMR with the silage and beets. But it doesn't have to be just those. All these different products, hay, silage, straw, root crops, and mineral feed are all accepted. And as long as you keep everything in the green, then you're good to go. So it does require a bit more silage, so let's do that. And then let's do some hay, like that. A little bit of straw maybe, like that. Some potatoes. And then mineral feed. There. I still have TMR. And all those are in the green. Let's just round that out with total silage. And there we go. We still have TMR. This is the exact same product, but I used all sorts of different types of products to get there. So 16.7% of hay, 47.7% of silage, 16.3, so on and so on. So that is what that line item meant in the update video. And I just wanted to come on here because, FS Landscaping actually reached out and gave the clarification. I was more than happy to correct my error, because I want to make sure that I'm doing justice to, every single one of these updates, every one of these map tours. If I screw up something royally, I want to be able to come on and, show what it was that I messed up on, because this was a me issue, not a map maker issue. So yeah, that is it. That is all the additional information I have. Again, thank you FS Landscaping for reaching out and letting me know what this was regarding, because this is a nice update. I do like this. So I hope that you enjoyed this update and this kind of additional information. If you did, please show me by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. That shows you're engaged with this channel and enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.